Yo guys, so welcome back to another video. Now, you may be wondering, why am I so zoomed out? Why am I like a fisheye? I've got a new camera. I've got the DJI Action 4 minicam. It's like the little camera that all the YouTube vloggers use. No idea if the microphone even works. I'm hoping it does. I need to test it really. The other camera I had was a Sony ZV Alpha something like that. It was like a vlogging camera and it cost me like £700. And I thought to myself, what's the point of having a £700 camera when I can get this little device, which is only £200 in the sale on Very, by the way. Because at the end of the day, I don't really do like a lot of YouTube, which I want to get into a lot more. And I feel like with a little handheld camera like this, it's pretty cool. So yeah, we're vlogging now. Why not? Vlogs and that. Business. That's probably what a lot of you are here for. Let's talk about business. I've got some new protein, by the way, from my protein cereal milk. And I can't wait to try it, to be fair, because I'm on like a bit of a health flex in a minute. I'm trying to get like in shape and stuff for the summer. And the thing I like about this camera is it's so little. You can put it wherever. Right now you're in the cupboard. So you're going to see a lot of different angles. So yeah, business. Let's talk about business. Business is good. Business is doing really well at the minute. I've currently got 2 accounts. So I have my pro account on my main iPhone, and then I have my backup, which is like a little Alcatel, which I'll just show you some stats in a minute. I don't have anything. A pending balance of 307. Pretty sick. And I've got quite a lot of shoes up. Now, I've got this new sick routine, right, where basically... on the pro account, because when you have a pro, you can list unlimited amount of pre-love stuff. There's no like limit on pre-love stuff. By the way, if I keep looking that way, it's because I'm looking at myself, because this camera has a screen on the front. Honestly, this is so sick. I'm actually gassed for this. I'm actually getting, honestly, YouTube is coming, guys. I'm literally going to vlog like every day if I can. I'm just going to vlog every day and just upload it straight to YouTube. Like barely any editing. Fuck it, raw footage. Play around with some cameras, get the microphones working again, because right now I'm using the microphone on the camera, which I don't know if there's any good. I'm hoping it's recording. I'm gonna have to, once I finish this scene, I'm gonna have to go and test if it's working or not. But yeah, business is good. Basically what happens is, Vinted Pro, obviously it takes 2 weeks to get your money from the date. So if you sell something on a Monday and it gets delivered on Thursday and the person collects the item on the Thursday, you don't get paid for 2 weeks on that Thursday. So it takes like 2.5 weeks from sale date to get your money, so it's a little bit slow. But I've got this new sick routine, right, where I upload on my backup account, which is my like personal one, however many items. Let's say like today I've collected 4. We're gonna do some live opening in a minute. Let's say I've collected 4 items. I'll list 4 on my personal account, and then my 4 oldest items, so the items that have been there the longest, 4 of them, I then delete off that and put onto my pro. So I'm constantly recycling. So anything that doesn't sell on my personal account, and then just keep going from there. After like about a week, like a week's worth, if it's been on there for a week or not. And then basically on my pro account, if it then doesn't sell my pro account, I just keep bumping it until it sells. So I'm on like a really good routine at the minute. So I've got money in my personal, money in my pro account, and yeah, business is doing well. I'm currently sticking purely just to Vinted reselling at the minute, because I just feel like it's the quickest way to get money, and I know it off the back of my hand. But I have got future plans for some big scaling up. Now, if any of you watch this and you're in Resell Locker, and you were in the call the other day, you'll know that there's this new Pokemon strategy, which I'm not going to give any information on here because it's completely within the server. But Pokemon is obviously a cook. Pokemon is basically its own freaking stock market. And yeah, I've got this way and this new thing about getting a lot of Pokemon in. So stay forward tuned for that. But yeah, that's just a general update. I've got a new camera and business is doing well. So in the next clip, which I'm going to go test out if this sound is working, I will do some live opening and see what I've got today. Okay, so I've tested it and the volume works perfectly fine, so that's good. Eventually I'm going to get my microphones working again, but the problem is with this camera, it don't have a jack lead. So usually I would connect this to the other camera via this cable here, and then Bluetooth the mics together, but I don't have that. The only camera this has is a USB-C, which I can connect to, but annoyingly I don't have the microphone cable. It's like a little short USB-C cable. I don't really want to walk around with some massive microphone cable. And the other thing as well, obviously this is a little tiny handheld camera. I don't really know where I'd clip this to, so maybe I won't use the microphones for now. Who knows? But yeah, let's go do some live buying, because I want to open live openings. I want to see what I've got and then update you on all of that. And first of all, I also need some lunch. I'm starving. Also as well with this camera here, which is pretty sick. It comes with like all these accessories. I don't know what the accessories use. It comes with like these little like clips. Like I don't know what that is. I'm guessing that goes on the bottom. The charger cable is here. And then there's like this little like, I don't know. There's a lot of accessories. There's also like a case. I don't know if to put it in the case or not. But the thing is, I kind of want to get something that I can screw on the bottom. Because with this camera, I can't put it on a tripod at the minute. I'm assuming one of these things is so that you can connect it to a tripod. Because obviously when I'm filming in my output, I want to put it on a tripod. It also comes with a different lens here too, which I'm going to try on. Yo, yo, I'm back again. I can see like lighting flashing out. I hope that's not in the video. I don't really know how to stop that. Let's do some live opening though, because I've got some things to open and show you. It's like show and tell. I'm just gonna put you here. If the lighting's bad, I apologise. I've got to get used to this camera plus where I'm going. Let's do some live opening. So I've been to the post office and I got some parcels. In here we have, wherever shoes they are, and some weird carrier bag and a box. Now shoes in a box are always worth more, like you don't know that. Get to know. Anything that comes in a Nike box is worth more value. We have here a pair of like Air Max 90s, triple black as well. Nice trainers, to be fair. A little bit battered, not the best condition, but they're real at least. And they're a UK 10, so with the box, a little bit battered. You're still making profit. Again, I don't really pick these up. I pick these up quite cheap, to be honest. I don't really spend too much money on shoes. Most shoes I get, I pick up for like between 10 and 15, so I'm always going to make money. Here we have a pair of, I don't know what these are, to be honest. These are fly nets. I actually don't remember buying these. I don't know what these are. 3-1 fly nets. Oh yes, they're worth money. 8.5. Running shoes. Again, pretty nice. Definitely worth money, which is what I like to hear. Like I said, every shoe is worth money, realistically. Like, any shoe is worth profit. Another package here. Also as well, like, this whole YouTube thing, like, I kind of want to take away, like, the whole purely business side away from it. I just vlog, I just film anything, whatever I title it. Like, one video might be about Vinted reselling, the next video might be about McDonald's for 24 hours, I don't know. We have a pair of Vapor Max here, in like a white and blue colourway. Really nice shoe, actually. Soles are still intact. A lot of things with Vapor Max is the sole comes away. So they're all good. They are real as well, UK size 9, bubbles intact. Again, you're going to get £40 for them, give or take. So that's good. Yeah, you like to be on it. Also, I'm loving this camera, by the way. It's so nice to have just this little like pocket handheld camera. I'm really hoping you can't see that in the camera. All I can see is like weird lighting flash. Hopefully you can't see that. Hopefully you can hear me, and hopefully all is well. I'll get to know when I go to edit. But the whole point I got this camera is so I don't have to do a lot of editing, because the thing is for me, with YouTube, for me, personally, I think it's quantity over quality. Like, a lot of people just want to sit and watch a casual video while they eat their dinner. They don't want to see all this, like, mad, high-quality Mr. Beast. Like, obviously, people are still going to watch that, but I feel like a lot of people, me personally, I like to watch, like, casual YouTube rather than, like, really high-tech YouTube, just someone chatting like I'm doing now. So I feel like this is perfect for that. Another pair of Vapor Max here. Pretty decent. Bubbles a little bit deflated. Not fully, like, there's still, like, life in there. Again, UK size 7. I think I've bought these actually out the same person. I think they uploaded both, but yeah, good condition. Again, probably selling them for about 35 because of the condition. So that's all good. There's profit to be made. Anyway, time to make some lunch because I'm starving. If anyone is interested in what I have for lunch, I'm kind of on a bit of a health flex. I'm trying to lose weight because I bulked a little bit, as you can see. I got a little bit of timber on there, so I kind of want to get a little bit straight for summer, so I'm on a deficit, whatever you want to call it. For lunch, I have protein bagels, right? These bad boys from Aldi, 2 of them, and then I've got these pork medallions because they're really nice. Basically, I put 1 per bagel, have 2 bagels. It's like 400 calories, bit of chili sauce, and it tastes absolutely beautiful and keeps me full all the way until dinner. So I'm on like 1800 calories, so that's my current health flex. So I'm going to cook these and eat these, and then we're going to chat a little more about business. There we have it, guys. 2 pork bagels, look at that, with this lovely sauce on. Put the lid on, put the lid on, and that is my healthy lunch. And if you're wondering what sauce I use this Lingham's garlic chili sauce. It's really nice, by the way. It's the current one they do in Wetherspoons, and I've literally got this the other day and I've nearly done the whole bottle. Like, it's literally up to like there, which is pretty mad, but I have it with every meal except breakfast, obviously. I have 2 pork bagels with that in, and then I have it with my dinner, chicken and rice. Welcome to my humble abode, my stock room. And actually on this camera you can see it a lot more now. You can actually see the whole room and the size of it, and it's tiny. But it is my stock room. As you can see there's my stock. A lot of trainers. Like I said, a lot of these are listed on my personal account, which is good because I go onto my pro account, like I said. What I do is I get my personal phone, this one, little Alcatel, not even an Alcatel. It's a Hawaii. And how you work out your oldest shoe, you can either scroll down on like your listings, yeah? Don't know why it's doing that. Why is it doing that? Don't have the lighting on this camera. You can either scroll down your listings, but the only thing is that is when you bump an item and the item runs out of bump and doesn't sell anymore, it gets like a weird order. So what I like to do is go here to promotional tools and then bump your items, which is there. And then it will tell you at the top of that list is your most old items. So as you can see, I've got some like Vaporflies, which are in pretty poor condition, only 20 quid, still haven't sold. They had 283 views and 13 favourites. some Napajiri jacket, which I'm convinced is either really old or fake, I don't know. And then like some other stuff there. But obviously these 4 items here are my oldest ones. So what then I'll do is I'll gather them ones up, and because I know I'm going to be uploading 4 new pairs onto this phone, I'll take them 4 off, rephoto them on my Pro account, and list them for a little bit cheaper. So as you can see, like that Napajiri jacket's up for 50, so I'll put this for 45. Then Vapor's up for 20, I'll put this for like 18, and then off for like 16 or 15, just get them gone. I think I paid like £10 anyway, so it's not that bad. And then like I've got some airbags in, I think SCs or 90s, can't quite remember the exact make and model, but they're up for 40, and they had 24 views and 1 ferret, so I put this for 36 or 35. And then these ones were really bad, by the way. Air Max in Vigor, £32, only 4 views and 0 favourites, so then I'll put this for like 28, and again, or maybe 30, and get them gone. So yeah, that's what I like to do. That's the best way to keep it refreshed, guys, rather than because if you relist them, you can get like restricted. Like the best thing to do with Vinted, yeah, if you're starting, to minimise restriction, get yourself 2 accounts. Now, you don't have to have a Pro account. I went Pro because I kept getting restrictions on my main. I had like 100 pairs of shoes at one point, so there's a reason why I kind of went Pro. But I don't mind going Pro with a personal account as well, because a personal account keeps ticking as soon as I list. Obviously, the Pro account is basically all my stuff that doesn't sell within a week on my personal account, so it makes perfect sense. And it's a good little ticking time bomb at the minute for making serious profit. But I do need to get it cleaned in there. I've got like bags of toys from like the Christmas sale. I don't even know what's in there. I've got some rails which eventually I was going to set up to have clothes on, but I don't do too much in clothes at the minute, but I am starting to get into that. A buggy for my kids. And then like on the floor down there, loads of like My Protein shorts. Basically, I don't know if I said this. This is why I'm starting to feel this fresh. There might be some repetitive stuff in here, but just before Christmas, there was a website. I'm not going to say the website in case it's a secret. That was selling loads of those My Protein shorts for like 99p and £1.99. I thought, oh my god, I'm going to go on Whatnot, going to sell them for like £5 each and make like an insane amount of profit. But I didn't get around to it because none of them were selling. So I still have them. So I don't have to list on Pro for like on my Vinted Pro for like a big bundle for like 20 quid or something, just get them gone. But yeah, stock's pretty low for new stuff, by the way. I don't have a lot of new stuff. I literally have like 2 pairs of new stuff left. So I do need to get myself to the outlets. But at the minute, I'm just reselling constantly loads of pre-loved stuff, just racking up loads of money. Once I've got like a couple of £1,000, I'm then going to get back into outlet reselling. Because the thing is, I slowly built up over Christmas in January and February, and then I had to keep withdrawing it to like pay off bills. Obviously, like Christmas, and that's expensive. Now I'm back on track. With like money in terms of like my personal money that I can build up my business. So I'm going to scale up to like a couple of £1,000 again, then start doing all the stuff. But at the minute, it's purely just pre-loved. Anyway, let's go and wash some shoes. Let's go out into the garden on this very hot, sunny day. It's boiling, by the way. I don't know where I can pit you, to be honest. Basically, this is what I use. So I haven't shown you before. Washing up bowl, hot water, fairy liquid. By the way, I bought this fairy liquid when I first started reselling. I've still got the same bottle. Mad. Plastic brush from Home Bargains, and then your trainer's there. And then I like to use this microfiber cloth here, which dries the shoes. So as soon as you brush them, you dry them off with that. Leave them there for like 5 minutes while you're washing the rest of them, and then yeah, to go. Right, I've got you in a weird setup. You're down there on a weird floor. I'm just going to show you basically what I do with like. I'll try and get the dirtiest pair. So these Vapor Max, right? The screen went off for some reason. I don't know why. I've never seen that before. So yeah, tuck the laces in. You don't want to get the laces wet. Like this. And then, obviously, you get your brush and your hot water, and just scrub like this, basically, and just get all the dirt and stuff out. Luckily enough, all of these shoes are actually quite clean, so there's not much cleaning. I'm not going to brush too hard, by the way, so I don't want to get this camera wet. But yeah, basically just scrub them all till all the dirt and all the muck is off. Obviously, if there's any dirt on the top of the shoe, which this one hasn't, get it off, and then as soon as you've scrubbed it, get your microfiber cloth and just wipe the bubbles off. Bosh, clean trainer. Get them over there, get the next ones clean, and do that till you clean them all. So, shoes are all cleaned. Unfortunately, when I was cleaning the Vapor Max, this pair, sort of the greyish pair, there was a hole, a big gaping hole. I'm trying to find it now. Oh yeah, right at the front there, you see? Don't know if you can see that on the camera, but that's not sellable, because what it means is, there's no air, so there'll be the bubbles will be completely disintegrated. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to send them back. Now, I think these shoes, they're actually a UK 7, right? And sometimes with what I do is, obviously if you request a return, sometimes the people you buy off just give you the refund anyways. They can't be asked to get them returned because they know they're bad damaged. So then sometimes what I'll do is I'll just list them for what I paid for them, or maybe a little bit less, because obviously if I'm getting a refund I get my money back. If I then list them and just say slightly damaged on the front, maybe to be repaired for like £5, I'll make £5 profit. That makes sense. Or these are my size, maybe I'd keep them for myself, maybe my like gym trainer, because obviously the gym kind of ruins trainers most of the time, so I'm going to have to send them back. But anyway, yeah, the rest of the shoes are cleaned. Down there, as you can see, just drying nicely. Pretty much dry already, though. Like I said, I use these cloths. to dry them. So yeah, I'm gonna go get them photographed, and then I'll check in with you when I go to upload, and then hopefully, if I sell any tonight, I'll then refilm that I've sold them, and then you can see how quickly you make sales. It doesn't always happen, but when I upload like a good, obviously I'm going to be uploading now 6 pairs, because I'm going to do those 3 that are decent, return those ones, and then get 3 from the personal onto the pro. That's 6 pairs of shoes. Hopefully at least 1 sells, and then you can understand how quickly and easy it actually is. So some time's passed since the walk, and a Pokemon Center queue has just dropped. As you can see there, estimated time is 8 hours and 36 minutes. That is on my phone, and then I also have it on my computer, which is the same time. So hopefully we can get in and get a Pokemon drop, because Pokemon is very, very profitable in the reselling game. And like I said, I do have a new plan in future that isn't out yet, and it's not the sort of thing I'm going to air just yet. Obviously, I'm waiting till I get my own access, but Pokemon is going to come like a big thing. I just wanted to show you like my spreadsheet that I do. So a lot of people wondering, like when you come to reselling, the best thing to do is create like a spreadsheet, basically with what item you've bought, how much you bought it for, and how much you sell it for, and just work out your profits. Bosh! Here's my one. So this one I've had for a little while now. So I've got like my September and October, because I started like kind of at the same time. And as you can see, like PL is profit loss. How much like profit loss I'm on. As you can see, the months it goes down and down and down. That's just because like I had to keep withdrawing a lot of money. Like at the start, I had more money that I didn't need to withdraw. And actual profit, as you can see, like it's quite good, really. So in 2025, I've done 4,640 profit. In 2026 so far, 815 is that? That's profit loss, sorry. Profit is this. So far this year, I've done 1,500 profit. And since the start, 7,200. Now, that's in 29 weeks. If you divide that figure by 30 weeks, I think it works out about £240 a week profit. Now, the thing is with reselling, and a lot of people are probably going to look at that and go, that's not a lot. How are you making money off that? Like, how are you making a living off that? The thing is with reselling, you're not going to make a living as such unless you really, really, really scale up. Now, I went for a really bad patch, as you can see there. Like, if you look at my profits, so September and October, which was just a little bit of September, mainly October, I did 2,600 profit. November, I did 1,900. December, I did 1,000. After Christmas was when it really dropped off. And that's just because I had to withdraw a lot of my money from the business, and I couldn't really scale up because obviously Christmas like absolutely screwed me financially, like it always does. So like January and February went low, and then as you can see, like February was my lowest, but March has picked back up again. March is nearly double what February was, and April is projected to be even more than that. So I need to get back to like doing like over 2,000 profit. Also as well, this bloody capture thing on the Pokemon drop is really irritating. Like gardening tools, like what? Basically, if you do it too quick, they think you're a bot, which is really weird because I'm not a bot, I'm a human. I've just done it quick, alright? So you basically have to slow it down, which is really quite irritating. There you go, back in the queue. Estimated time 8:35, and this one's 7.5. Really hope we get something. So yeah, that's just an insight. So it works out about £250 a week profit. Now, a lot of my money is in the business currently. Like I have a good almost 5 figures actually in the business, which doesn't count as profit because I haven't withdrawn it. That profit is the money I've like pretty much withdrawn. And how it works as well, like obviously you're probably looking at March, like profit and loss is only 180, but that's because I've spent 850 and only sold 1,000. But like if we come down here, so these are the separate months. So if we look at March, for instance, if I go on sold and then go £0, look how many items I still either haven't sold yet or haven't received. Like, if you look at this, right, so I work out the average, £411 worth of stock hasn't sold yet. So if you think, if I'm doubling my money on all of those, that's still £400 worth of March, which will bring my total profit to 1,000. That makes sense? And obviously April, obviously it's currently the 8th of April. I haven't bought too many items so far in April yet. I've only bought, 14 items, which works out about, just under 2 a day. So I need to get back to buying. I actually have like I said, I have a lot of money in the business. But like I said, I'm just sitting on this Pokemon stuff, which I really want to get into. But again, none of that stuff's arrived. So, you look at that. I've spent so far in April 170 quid. You're doubling your money. That's £170 worth of profit already. I haven't even received any of those items yet. So the things of reselling, like, obviously as well, I've got like quite a few items out the back in my stock room, like a good, I don't know, I think maybe about 50 pairs of shoes. Like if you think of all of those, if they're averagely selling for £20, not profit, like revenue, averagely selling for £20, you've got 50 pairs, you're looking at £1,000 just out there, you know what I mean? So that's the thing with reselling. You have to scale up to the point where you've just got a constant filter of money. But that's just an insight. I still find it crazy that like November I did like almost 2k profit. September and October I did like How much profit did I do? 2,600. Like, there was also a time as well I wasn't working because I was on paternity leave for my baby, so I had so much more time to do it. But yeah, Christmas kind of screwed me up, and for the past 3 months, business has been pretty poor. But like I said, I've had to withdraw a lot of money for personal finances, but we're building back up again. I kind of want to do like for me, like a full-time job isn't an option for me really with this, like full-time completely, because I have a mortgage, I have 2 children, I work still full-time from home luckily, so I have more time to do this, so I can't really commit to ever doing this full-time. Like, as you can see, like if I was doing nearly 3k profit each month, I probably could go full-time. So that's pretty much, that covers most of my bills pretty much. But again, it's like risky. But like as a side hustle, as you can see there, I'm averaging £1,000 a month. Like I've been doing it for 29 weeks, which is what, I think 6 months now, or 7 months. So if you think about 7 months, £7,000 profit, I'm averaging £1,000 profit. You know what I mean? Bearing in mind I had a really bad January, February, and kind of March. Like if all of those months were the same as October and November, I would have done double that, probably 2k profit a month. So yeah, it's all about scaling up. But that's just a little insight to my finance sheet. So some time has passed again. Still in this Pokemon Center queue. Still like a few hours. I'm going to upload my Vinted stuff now. So it's 6 o'clock. Now I find 6 o'clock like the best time to be uploading. Because if you think about it, like 6 o'clock, everyone's back from work. Everyone's done their day doing the school run or pick up or kids dinner, maybe put the kids to bed. Everyone's like ready to scroll on Vinted and have a little look for their wardrobe items. So I feel like between 6 and about 8 o'clock at night is the best time to upload. So we're going to start our upload with these Flyknit shoes. So these running shoes that I showed you earlier are called Fly FN, which stands for like, no, sorry. These shoes are called Fly Free RN, which I believe stands for Flyknit. So we're just going to put like Free RN as a title. Put a little like dash bar and put like triple black, because that's the colourway. Always like to put triple if it's all one colour, just because it looks better, like triple black, triple white. And then UK size 8.5. And then I always use the same description, which is, oh, hang on a minute, no, I need to go and copy and paste it again. So descriptions are the same. I always put like UK 8.5, UK size 8.5, sorry, amazing condition as seen in photos, and then put like, if it's a running shoe, like perfect for running. Category, men's running shoes. Always do the category as specifically niche as you physically can. Like, rather than do Nike trainers, do Nike running shoes, because then anyone search running shoes, which is in theory who you're going to sell these to, because no one's going to wear running shoes casually. They're the people that are going to be looking. So yeah, size 8.5. Condition very good, obviously. Colours black. Price. These sort of shoes I'm probably going to sell at. Running shoes are kind of weird. I might do, because I don't. Sometimes with these shoes, like I don't have like a set price. Like we have a price guide, but I'm going to go with 32. And if I get any favourites, offer 28 and see what happens. And then parcel size small. Always do parcel size small because it's just cheaper for the person and it always goes through. There, as you can see, item listed. So I'm going to go ahead and list the rest of the shoes on my personal account, which is the new ones I showed you today. Upload the other 3 once I'm out of the Pokemon queue a little bit later, because I need to stay in it, I need to keep it open. And then once they've uploaded, I'll then feedback with you later this evening to hopefully they've sold. If they haven't sold, I'll let you know the views and the favourites, and they should sell overnight or whatever. So it's the next morning and I am in my humble abode, my dirty spider infested stockroom with broken walls and God knows what. So let's check the results. It's the next morning, by the way. I didn't check last night. Well, I had a few like sort of things last night, but I basically just went to bed because I watched the Liverpool game. Liverpool lost and they were rubbish and it annoyed me, so I just went to bed. So it's the next morning. So let's look at the stats, or whatever you call it. Oh, I've got some money in my balance. Always good news when you got money in your balance. So as for the shoes that I uploaded on my pro account, which was the ones that were originally on there that are now on here. One pair is doing really well with views, but hasn't sold yet. So the Vaporfly running shoes have 162 views and 15 favourites, which is absolutely nuts, by the way. But the problem is they're quite like damaged. Like if you can see in that photo there, like the ticks all coming away. So I listed them for only £18. Bearing in mind, like retail, I think they're like 200 odd. So I'm surprised they haven't gone. But all the people that favourited, I did offer like 16, and they haven't sold yet. But they will definitely go, probably this afternoon, if not maybe tomorrow. As for the Air Max Invigors and the Air Max 1s, they're both, well, one's got 6 views, one's got 4 views, both got a favourite each. So I'm not doing too well there, but they will eventually sell. Like the beauty about Vinted is they don't always sell overnight, it doesn't really matter. But in other news, we haven't sold any of the new stuff I uploaded, but let me tell you the views and the stats. So The Flyknits, the running shoes, got 8 views and 1 favourite. Not the best, but they're up for £32. Maybe I uploaded a little bit too expensive, who knows. The Vapor Max, the white Vapor Max are doing really well. 59 views and 9 favourites. And someone did offer me like 25 and I accepted. Then I suddenly thought, oh no, hang on a minute. I've got them up for 35. I have them for 30. I'll probably accept. I usually take like a fiver off. I'm not too fussed. I usually list them for a little bit more than what I want for them anyway. So when I do offer and reduce them, it's basically what I get. So I did offer him back 30, which he hasn't accepted yet. So hopefully he does. And then Air Max 1s have only got 7 views and no favourites. But to be honest, these were in pretty bad condition. I don't know if I showed you. Let me try and show you in the picture. They were pretty bad condition. Like there was a lot of like peeling. Actually, I might have the trainers. I might have the shoes in here. You know? No, I don't. There was a lot of peeling around the edges, so I don't know if they'll actually ever sell. They might only sell for like what I've got. But we have sold another couple of items which I've recently posted. So we sold here a Napajiri jacket for £45, as you can see there, which I paid 20 for. So that's £25 profit today. Bosh. And then I sold these React, which I just realised I've actually spelt wrong. Night Read 8 2 yards. I don't know how I managed that, but they've just sold as well, full price for 28. And I bought those for like £7.50 a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, that's a nice like £45 profit to start the day. And bearing in mind we've still got favourites and still got whatever's on the other phone. Like, and I'm about to go to the post office now actually, and I think I've got like 5 items to pick up. So again, that's another 5 onto the personal account and another 5 to take off there and put onto the pro. So that's another like 10 to upload tonight. So that's how I see it. However many I collect from the post office, I double it because obviously I'm taking 3 away from the personal and uploading them. But that's that, guys. That is the end of this video, by the way. I'm going to round this video off now before I start a new one. I'm going to start a new one pretty much straight away from this video. So I'm going to keep like not weekly vlogs. I don't really want to do vlogs as such, but I'm going to start doing like weekly videos where as soon as I put this video down, I'll start a fresh one. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow, who knows. I'll just keep you going and update you. So make sure you follow along, guys. If you have enjoyed this video, please like, give me a subscribe, and again, if you want to get started on your journey, make sure you join Resell Locker. The link is in the description below. This is where I get all my vintage stock from. Use the code LOCKER, LOCKER, all capitals, to get £10 off your first month. So it'll just cost you £15 straight off the bat, and you'll make that in literally one flip, okay? So if you have enjoyed this video, yeah, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.